Here's my latest little project. It's I've hacked a little wireless projector controller. It had a little RF remote used for the old slide projectors to forward and advance and turn the thing off and on through a switch main outlet. So it's got 4 small relays in here and 1 larger one for this outlet. And it originally had this RF receiver inside it. I guess it decoded some sort of pulses or something using the dip switch here. So I took that out, and there was some sort of probably a custom microcontroller here. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but anyway, its outputs were driving a ULN 2003 Darlington transistor array, which is just used to drive the relays basically with inputs from the microcontroller. And so I took that microcontroller out, and it had these little headers here for the inputs to the Darlington array. So I just put a little ESP8266 module in here. Just cut a connector, rearrange some pins here, and wired it up to. Well, first I had to wire make some changes to the power system. There was 5 volts on this board, but these modules run on 3.3 volts. And so first I replaced it. It had a little mini regulator to take it down to 5 volts from 30 or something from the transformer. So I put a larger 7805 regulator in first, and then ran the output to that to a little AMS 1117 3.3 volt regulator there. I'll see if I can get that to focus. You can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I kind of there's some large ground foil areas on the circuit board, and so I just etched out a few little sections to use for that regulator, and then soldered it on the board and ran the positive out to the ESP module pins, and put a few pull-up resistors on some of the pins on here that need it so it'll boot properly. And I'm actually using with these ESP01 modules, you don't get many outputs available, and so you get 2. You get a GPIO 0 and number 2. So I'm using those, and also the serial receive and transmit lines. And I've just got them running over to inputs on the ULN 2003 chip over here. And the ESP module connects to Wi-Fi. I programmed it with Arduino. It connects to my Wi-Fi access point, and connects to an MQTT server that I have, and just subscribes to a little topic waiting for a 1 or a 0 to know whether to turn off or on its outputs. And so of course it triggers the relays through that driver chip there. So works pretty good. Just finished it. Probably about a 4-hour project, something like that. Not that big, but I wanted a box where I could control some relays with a little $1.50 Wi-Fi module. It's pretty cool these days. So thought you might find it interesting. I don't have schematics or anything, but I'll probably post the code on GitHub. If I do, I'll put the link below. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll be posting videos like this as I get time, which is not very plenteous to me right now. But anyway, you might enjoy some stuff.